Dancehall artist Beenie Man is under fire from a Cayman businesswoman and promoter Anne-Marie Logan for not appearing at a scheduled performance. The woman claims that his no-show has damaged her reputation and has resulted in massive financial losses. According to Miss Logan, she spent Cayman Island 25,000 or the equivalent of 3.8 million Jamaican on a show and it was not held. She needed her money back. She says she has no grudge against Beenie Man or his team, but basically just wants her money back or she will take legal actions. According to Beenie Man's manager, Rowan Bluesmith, Beenie Man was unavoidably absent because he wanted to do the show, but members of his band Zagazoo were unable to secure a police record for a work permit to travel to the show. According to Beenie Man's manager, Beenie Man later agreed to work on tracks instead of using live band, but his engineer Mario Campbell was also unable to secure a work permit for the show. And even though Miss Logan wanted Beenie Man to come by himself, it would be unprofessional, and that meant it was impossible for Beenie Man to do the show as it was out of his control. The Cayman promoter, however, was not buying the excuse and blamed Beenie Man's manager for the mishap and said that she had contacted her lawyer to deal with the situation as soon as possible because her reputation as a businesswoman and champion promotion was severely damaged. The businesswoman claimed that while no money was passed to Beenie Man to secure his presence at the show, the relationship that they had with the artist paved the way for the agreement. This basically meant that they had a verbal agreement based on trust. The agreement was that Champion Promotion and Beenie Man would do a show that had been promoted since February of 2016. Champion Promotion says that she has been in dialogue with Beenie Man's team to get the required work permit for the band members and Beenie Man, but only Beenie Man's work permit was ready a week before the show. According to Champion Promotion, Beenie Man was on tour and came back to Jamaica a week before the scheduled date of the show in Cayman and promised to get the necessary police record to obtain the other work permits for the band members and engineers, etc. Champion Promotions also claimed that once they realized that the band was not traveling with Beenie Man, they booked a flight for Beenie Man to depart for Cayman the day before the show, and he could not make it. They rebooked another flight for the morning of the show. However, they were at the airport from 5 a.m. and Beenie Man was still a no-show. She then made arrangement for another flight booking at 5 p.m. that same day, but it was the same result. She was later contacted by Beenie Man's team, who shared Beenie Man's regret of the no-show and said that they would make arrangement to be there next month and sent their deepest apologies for all the ticket holders. People, remember, these are claims by the promoter. Beenie Man or his team have not confirmed or denied. I want to put this out there because I don't want to seem biased or unfair. Here is what my knowledge is about promoting show. First thing, when you go into a contract for a show, you need to agree on a price. You need to send 50% deposit to the artist. The next 50% before the artist touches the stage. Artist and promoter must agree on a date and all the necessary arrangements, meaning flight, room on board, and the daily per diem, etc., etc. This sounds like it is some kind of verbal agreement, mutual promotional deal going on in this case. I did not even know that people still do business with people based on their words. I thought those days were extinct. Apparently, the promoter and Beenie Man had some history of business relationship in the past, so they thought that Beenie Man word was banned. Obviously, they learned the hard way, meaning that the average nigga's word these days don't mean shit. This is just my opinion, but it seems like Beenie Man was not too comfortable with this arrangement, as it was not done under the normal or standard procedures of contract, where we receive this 50% upfront. It was more kind of verbally based on mutual respect and past business relationships. It seems like this promoter was given the runaround. Why would I say this? Well, it takes 3 days to get an emergency police record in Jamaica. I think 2 weeks to a month for a regular police record. Do the maths. They are in negotiation on or before February of 2016. It is now June 2016. Where are these police record and work permit? It don't take 4 months to do that. While I cannot speak specifically on this case, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but some of our favorite artists are horrible businessmen and women. They will take promoters' money for dates that they know they cannot make and lock that promoter into a date convenient for them, the artist, leaving the promoter stuck up. Some of these artists are dishonest and liars. They have no regards for promoters' money or time. They have a diva mentality and require the word blood out of stone. They want to bring their friends and some random bitch on shows when none of these people have anything to do with music at the promoter's expense. To be very fair, Beenie Man has a decent reputation and I hope this was all just a big misunderstanding. I am sure the promoter might get some justice since she heard out her dissatisfaction and put Beenie Man on the spot. This is my warning to all promoters. Be very careful who you do business with. There are lots of scams going on in Jamaica. If you ever get crossed, exercise your right to take legal action or criminal actions against them, because they will continue to screw over other promoters. Thanks once again for checking out my video. It is greatly appreciated. Please check out the website link in my profile banner. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Bless up. One love.